Hey, what's good? This is Ali Hoodstar365, and this is Respect the Game, the podcast, episode 102. Good morning. So today's topic and discussion is the going trife and self-genocide that's happening today in our communities all the way across America, from city to city, hood to hood, state to state. I know that I'm usually talking about the music or investing or all positivity, but we're at a stage right now where we have a pandemic going on where our people are dying from not only the virus, police brutality, but being terrorized by our own people in America. There's terrorist groups right here in America. We don't have to worry about Al Qaeda and all them and no Chapo this and none of that shit. It's right here in America. We're talking about the gangs and gun culture that has the community incarcerated. And in fear every day, all day. You walk outside, you go to the corner store, you might not come back home. There's a good percentage and a good possibility there will be some type of violence in your direction. That energy will go in your direction, and then you have a choice to make. Either to ignore it and walk away, or to get out of there, or react to it. And most of the time, everybody's dealing with pride and with their phones in their hand and social media. So everybody wants to be the tough guy, the bad guy. Nobody wants to be a punk and nothing like that. So they'd rather shoot at each other and kill one another. And then, rest in peace to the rapper from Chicago, FPG Duck, who was killed yesterday, August 4th. And today, just now, somebody posted on TikTok and said, you can't run from us. You can't run from us shooting. Something like that, like bragging about that they the ones who shot him. Like, this has got to be the most dumbest generation ever. In the history of our community, this generation is the most misled, misguided, ever. Like, the most dumb. They do know the most dumbest shit and put it all on social media. Everything they do, they put it on social media. Okay, look, maybe you guys don't know. I'm gonna let you guys know something real quick. Every time you post on social media, there's an IP address that's given to your post. What is that? Meaning that everything that you post goes right to the satellite, to the database, right? And when they see posts like that, they pull it up, and the IP address gives them who owns the cell phone and where the cell phone address is. And it has all your texts, everything dealing with that cell phone is there. Even when you delete it and all that shit is still there. And they go and they walk, hey, Mr. Idiot, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's you. Yeah, you just posted about you, and you laughing about some shooting, talking about you don't miss. You're under arrest, clown. Now, how many posts can we how many posts can we do like this? How many podcasts can I talk about this whole situation, this whole gun culture, especially in Chicago. In Chicago, it's like a sport. They laughing at and killing each other. That's mental health issues. That's being desensitized, literally, to death, pain, blood, tears, like no feelings, no remorse, no calculation of reality, not in tune with reality. You know when you get in tune with reality, when they get in tune with reality, when they're going to see reality, is when they go, not to the county, when they go to the county, it's still, yeah, nigga, yeah, right? But when you go to the county, then you get indicted, then you go to court, because you're not going to go to trial. And they take that deal, that plea deal, they don't have it. Or if they do go to trial, you're going to get 100 years. But you usually take a deal for 20 years and up. So that's when reality hits, when the judge actually sentences you, all right, 25 years to life, or life with no parole at all, and you're like 16 years old, 17, 18 years old, and you were laughing when you were doing this, and you were laughing in the county, and you was laughing going to court, and you was laughing going to pre-sentencing, and then you was laughing before you went to get sentenced. And then that's when reality hits.